Hi guys, it's Michael. I thought I would tell you guys my story about how I actually did come out. It all started back in, let's see, I was a freshman in high school, and up until then, I never wanted anybody to know. And then my whole freshman year in high school, I dwelled upon wanting people to actually know. But I never told anybody until my sophomore year in high school, and the first person I told was my friend Cassie because I knew that I could honestly trust her with my feelings, and I could pour my heart out to her with whatever, and I knew that she was the type of friend that wouldn't go tell anybody. Well, what's wrong with that is I got big headed and I went out and I told other people, and I told at least two more people after her. I can't really remember who it was, but that's what happened. And before I know it, the next week, everybody knows, and then it really didn't bother me, the fact that everybody knew. It was just the fact that everybody was like, oh, he's gay. So, and then like I had people ask me, so are you gay? And I would just tell them yes because I really didn't care. So then after my sophomore year in high school, I honestly knew that everybody in the school knew about me. And of course there were haters. I mean, I remember one day this redneck guy, he came up to me and he said they shouldn't let faggots go to school. And I took a deep breath in, and then I actually taught him off to his face because I told him that if he couldn't tell that to my face, then I would get up in his face, and I actually did. And what did he do? He backed down. I was basically standing up for my rights as a person at that time, but it was also impulse. I acted upon impulse and I shouldn't have done that. The best way in a situation like that is to completely ignore what the person said, no matter how much it angers you, no matter how much you just want to punch somebody in the face. You gotta ignore them because most likely they don't mean anything to you, and it shouldn't affect you in any way at all anyways. Okay, now on to my junior year in high school. Let's pretend like the whole year had already passed, and it's during the summer, so I started going over to a friend's house, and I was getting really depressed because I really wanted my mother to know about me. So what I ended up doing is one night I got really depressed and I started crying, and then my friend was like, well, what's wrong? And we talked for about an hour about me wanting to actually tell my mother about me being gay. So fortunately I had good friends at the time. On the night when I actually did tell my mother, my friend, the same friend, was with me at the time, and I was like, dude, let's go tell her. He's like, okay. Well, we walked up to my house, and I called my mother outside, and I told her that, I really needed to tell her something that was very important. And her reaction at first, she was like, oh my God, what did you do? But fortunately, I have a sweet mother, and when I actually came down to telling her, I was in tears because I feared rejection so badly. Like, that would kill me if my mother rejected me as a son. So when I ended up telling her, of course I already told you guys I started crying, and she was silent for about a minute, and then she told me that, I'm her son, and she loves me no matter whether, like anything. If anything goes on, then she'll still love me the same. And it was like 10,000 pounds was taken off my shoulders at the time. And I started laughing. And then, I just had a big smile on my face after that. And after I told her, she ended up giving me a big hug. And we were both crying. And she, in turn, baked me and my friend brownies with milk. So, But unfortunately, not all coming out stories end that way. Like, I've seen a lot of people on YouTube, I've seen their coming out stories, and they are by far a lot worse than mine. I have a friend where her mom basically ignored everything that she said, and I'm fortunate. I really am. I'm fortunate to have a mother that loves me and cares for me in the way that she does. And I know there's not a lot of people out there. Well, there's not a lot of people out there that have a mother or a father or a family that, they will take it as well. But I guess it just boils down to if they don't take it well and they don't acknowledge the fact that you even told them or they try to shrug it off, it will most likely blow over. If it doesn't, you have nothing to be upset over. At least you got it off your shoulders. But I'm not making this video to tell you that you have to come out. I'm just telling you that it'll make you feel a whole lot better. So I'm very, very, very fortunate to have friends that love and care for me, and I'm very fortunate to have a family that cares about me. Yeah, I guess that wraps up my coming out story, and I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me. And for now, signing out, I will see you guys later. Love you.